Howdy neighbors, it's Devin again. So today we are going to talk about the Philmac trough valves. The only ones that I have any experience with are the plastic versions. These valves work really good for like our Rubbermaid 100-gallon water troughs, and we've got some concrete, 1,000-gallon water troughs that they're all gravity fed. These are real simple. There is a plunger inside here that has a rubber seat, and the float just pulls the lever up. It's real wide open, so it can, if there's any debris that's in the line, it'll go on out of there. Super simple, easy to work on. I'm gonna take this one apart, and I wanna show you one of the things that we have had an issue with is if you've got it out of the trough, just like we've got it, and this lever falls down and is allowed to fall down like such, it allows that plunger to move, and it relaxes that just enough. There's enough room for that rubber seat to fall out of this groove right here. So I decided that I was just going to make my own, just like that right there. This particular style of nitrile rubber that I bought has an adhesive back on it, and so hopefully these will stay in a little bit better. But what I did, I just found this piece of steel pipe. It's got a 5/8 inside diameter. I just took a file and filed the inside of that out, and then took my grinder and then sharpened that edge to essentially make a punch out of it. And you just put a piece of wood underneath, and you just punch that stuff out. So these are nitrile rubber, exact same type of rubber that you use for like O-rings for hydraulics and stuff like that. So those work really well. And how you take it apart, there's this little L-shaped screw. You remove that lever, and then that plunger comes out. And so there's one end that the lever pushes against, and then there's the end here that the little rubber seat goes in. So hopefully with the adhesive back, I've got that on there, that'll stay for a good long while. The other thing that I wanted to show you though with this is, let me get this back together. And what we have realized over the years that, like I said, these little rubber seats can fall out if this is just allowed to stay relaxed. So we take an old piece of a pool noodle, and you just kind of force that under there, and that will make sure that there's enough pressure pushing against that seat. And this is only for use while you've got this valve in storage. You don't want to leave this in there whenever you put it in your stock tank, obviously. But that keeps enough pressure so that is going to push against push the seat down against the, I guess the little valve where that pushes, to seal the water. But it keeps just enough pressure, so you're not going to lose that. Because I think I've lost 2 of these so far. So anyway, we're going to cut this video right here, and then we've got some other tips and tricks for these Philmacs.